And today we have the coverage of the Ice Ice Baby versus VN Champions War. Previously I covered one with Quantum's Web versus Ice Ice Baby, and that was a loss to Quantum, but this time it may or may not be different. I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. So let's go ahead and start off with the most heroic raids here. First though, we're going to see an attack from VN Champions by Sly Shady, which was nominated for the most heroic attack from the VN. Started off and he pretty much taught all the clan mates and the clan on how to use the strategy, and it turns out to be really powerful. I will show you 10 more raids from each side after the most heroic raids, just to show you what attack strategies were used and just kind of the overall feel of the battle, so you guys get a feel of it. I can't show everything because that would probably be more than 4 hours, therefore I'm just doing 10 raids from each side. So as you see, this attack strategy is actually it looks simple. I don't know how difficult it is. I guess I'll just try it out in a bit. But it looks like you deploy 3 lines of balloons and minions down the center along with the Lava Hounds. And it seems like the Lava Hounds do a great job of protecting the balloons and minions while they just go through the center of the base. And here the Town Hall is already down. The second star has been achieved for the 50%. And at this point there's not many defenses left over. And the rage spells were thrown down the center. One at the beginning, one down the center, and then one at the end, as you've seen. At this point, guys, there are really no defenses left, like whatsoever. No Teslas, no anything, just resource building, some army camps, and a few more other. The laboratories left 89% already with 18 seconds left. This is definitely going to be a 3-star. So yeah, in case you haven't figured out how to use this strategy, I'll have like at least 7 more attacks using this exact strategy, just to show it to you guys. And I might even make a separate video on how to use it. Now, once again, it's not my strategy. It's by Pino from VN Champions. I don't want to take credit for something that I didn't create. So awesome attack right there, 100%, just wreck that base. And here is the most heroic raid from Ice Ice Baby. It is by Programmer AUD. He's using the Go Wee Wee. Looks like, yep, pretty much. A little bit more than usual amount of Hog Riders in that army. Not many Wall Breakers, only 3, so that's pretty interesting. Let's see, heroes obviously, and then for the spells, looks like we have 1 of each except 2 jump spells. So that's because there's not many wall breakers. Definitely you're going to need those jump spells to get to the center. So far, obviously luring out the clan castle, looks like there are a lot of archers, at least 1 witch in there. So that shouldn't cause too many problems though if it's taken care of properly. And now we're just looking out where the attack starts, and it does start off to the left over there, with the heroes are already deployed, the golems are out, and the P.E.K.K.A. So pretty much most of the army is already out, and I'm assuming we'll see a jump spell to the that T-junction that separates that junction right there. Don't even have to describe it. First rage spell is out. Gotta make sure those troops move fast through that section. They definitely need to get to the center and take out that Inferno Tower before we release the Hogs. Not we, by we I mean the attacker. And the core is completely frozen. It looks like all the Teslas are not capable of attacking, and the Town Hall is about to go down. That is the first star, guys. Still 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Looks like the Queen is fairly full in health. The Hog Riders are out indeed, and they're taking care of the top over there. I see a few goblins and a few archers being deployed at the top as well, since there's no defenses left. I'm assuming there will be a few giant bombs over by the Hog Riders over there. Now, they will probably die due to that. Yep, they'll die from that giant bomb for sure. And if they didn't die from that, they died from the multi-target Inferno. At this point, 60, or actually 70%. 1 minute left. The Queen is doing fairly well. She's using that jump spell to jump over. That should last long enough for her to jump through all the sections that she really needs to. There's a witch down there. Last mini golem has just been killed off, and now it's just a matter of time, I guess. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say whether it's, 100% or not. It's just the most heroic raid here. Queen is activated here, guys. Let's see, no more defenses left, so now it's just a matter of time. No skeletons will definitely help on the outside, while the Queen, after taking care of that elixir storage, will have to work with those archers to break through that last section of wall. Nope, the Queen actually likes to work on her own wall. She's not really cooperating with the archers, unfortunately. And there's one last building left, 99%. That is the gold storage, and 16 seconds left. Let's go ahead and see if this one will be 100%. So the Queen decides to switch walls along with the archers. Now they're working on one wall. A few more hits on there. Giant bomb goes off, and that will be 100% for the attacker from Ice Ice Baby. That was their most heroic attack. Okay guys, so this time I decided to do something different with the way I show the attacks. I'm going to show an attack from VN, then I'm going to show an attack from Ice Ice Baby, and I'm just going to keep alternating them until I run out of those top 10 attacks from both sides. I think that kind of keeps that competition edge in a replay. That way you guys can just see how the war went. We'll just pretend like these rates went in this order, just to see how both sides fight back and forth. So first though, we got VN once again, and they're luring out that Clan Castle. And this is actually Hog Riders, guys. This is 33 Hog Riders. I thought this was an absolutely amazing raid here. And let's go ahead and take a look how it happened. Completely maxed out base here. Obviously walls don't really matter in this case, although they do since we're still seeing heroes on this one. And actually we have a jump spell too, even though we have Hog Riders. But Clan Castle has been lured out, so that's taken care of. Very, very important for Hog Riders, as well as heroes. Looks like the enemy queen is down, I believe. There's the enemy king still, but he should be taken out too here in a second by the queen. The Hog Riders are moving through. Gotta watch out for those multi-target infernos. They do not allow the Hog Riders to heal, and they kill them off pretty fast, even if they're level 5. Okay, so the second multi-target inferno is frozen. The king is in the center. He should be helping out with the town hall soon. There are a few skeleton traps that have been triggered, and the skeletons are dead by now. The king is almost out. The Hog Riders are just spread out at this point. No more spells left in the spell queue. There are lots of Hog Riders though at the top, and it doesn't seem like they will go down until they get to that wizard tower, unless it gets taken out by the queen right now. We see that one balloon up there. No more troops in the queue. The queen has been activated at this point. We just have to wait and watch and see what happens. There's nothing else you can alter about this raid at this point. There's that last Tesla right there, last defense, and once that is out, guys, you know what that means. It is now just a matter of a time. Did not look at the timer at the beginning of the replay. I don't think this is like a full 3-minute replay. Looks like a lot of buildings are left at the top. There are minions that are working on the top left side that just got taken out by an air-seeking mine. 98%, 5 seconds left, and that should be it. After that, elixir collector or elixir storage gets taken out. Let's close to the town hall, and that is a 40% right there for Ice Ice Baby. So what happened on that one? Too late on the activation of heroes, and I guess the Clan Castle wasn't properly lured. We'll just put that as the reason for that one. Okay, so we have Mr. Lil from VN Champions attacking on this one. Looks like he's going to use the balloons to actually drag the Clan Castle out. So far the raid is going just fine. Alright, he's using Pino's attack strategy with those lava hounds. I actually have one golem in here, so that's pretty interesting. I was like looking at the balloons and I'm like, there's not quite enough balloons and minions, and then I realized there's a golem that takes up 30 spaces. So quite a lot of time goes by. Okay, right. Not sure why that is. Deploys a golem right there, so kind of a distraction for the Clan Castle troops. Not going to use a balloon to take care of them. That might be the mistake on this one, guys. Remember, balloon to take care of the archers and barbarians. That did not happen on this one. Would have definitely been useful though. Okay, so the golem is pretty low in health at this point, and actually, yeah, so he deploys his mini golems. Those are dead at this point too. Unfortunately, the queen does actually go for the air defense, and she's probably going to take care of it. Yes, indeed, she will. More Clan Castle though. Oh man, that is not a good thing at this point though. Definitely not a good thing. The balloons are going down like crazy, and they're not even close to the town hall. The other air defense is super low on health, but it's there, and it's attacking all those air troops, as well as that wizard. The king should be able to take care of it, but it's just a tad too late. With 1 minute left over, the attacker still has 3 free spells and 2 rage spells, excuse me, 3 rage spells and 2 free spells. Now, what's going on here, guys? I know exactly what's going on. The attacker got disconnected. Once again, because he didn't deploy any of his spells, he definitely would have deployed them if he was still there. And that's unfortunate. It just sometimes happens. So, even though there were a few mistakes made at the beginning, the attacker got disconnected and could have definitely reached that town hall and the 50%. It was at 45% of the raid ended at, with all the spells remaining. That's unfortunate. Pretty much the same spell setup for this one, guys, and the same attack strategy as we've seen for all the other raids by Ice Ice Baby. And let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Clan Castle troops are coming out, and that's alright. They didn't really need to get lured on this one just because of the way the attack is going on. Both lava hounds just blew up. minions or lava minions just died out. So now it's all about the balloons and the minions. And obviously the dragon at the end. 2 free spills are down. That entire core is frozen, but those 2 air defenses right next to the town hall are just going to be so difficult on all these balloons. At this point, just the minions left over. Wow, they got taken out by those multi-target infernos so fast. I'm not even sure what happened here. Didn't even take care of the inferno towers. Wow. Still a lot of clan castle troops left on the enemy side, and this raid is not going so well. In my opinion, the heroes should have been deployed on the bottom where there are a bunch of low health buildings. That could have at least helped get towards the 50%, but the heroes were deployed over by all those defenses. Uh-oh, we got some recording errors going on. Not sure what just happened there. I apologize about that. Continuing on, yeah, I had to pause the raid. I don't know why that happened. Oh, it's going on again. Oh, darn it. I'm sorry about that, guys. Not sure what's going on. 33 seconds left at 38%. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. And man, yeah, it's not going well. Clan Castle troops are still alive. That last skeleton is just there. Queen right there, even on her ability here in a second. Oh, he does use the ability. Just barely clutches that ability. With 5 seconds left, it's going to be 47%. Oh, wow, that's so close. So close, but not there yet. 47%. I guess just the way the attack was going, it just didn't happen. Well, that's it, you guys. Here's our final score. It is 102-97 in favor of VN Champions. I'm just showing the map to see, to show everybody that was included in these attacks. As you see, VN Champions did do 10 more attacks than Ice Ice Baby, but they were a lot more stronger in terms of getting the 100% and just overall percentage. You'll see the percentage here in war results, but both sides did their best. I think it was a great war overall. And I guess we just broke Ice Ice Baby's streak on winning Clan Wars. So